And as Superman flies in the amazing Batmobile, Batman flies beside him. What, that doesn't make any sense? Yeah, neither does this line. Jay here with Nerd Rage Against the Machine, and today I want to talk a little more about Todd MacFarlane's new line, the Superpowers Reborn, if you will. This is an ongoing line that is meant to pay homage to the 1980s Superpowers line, and it is baffling to me in a lot of ways. So let me start with this. Congratulations, Todd MacFarlane. You figured out that if you put anything in the same trade dress as the 1980s Kenner Superpowers line, it's going to sell. That's a rare feat indeed. I mean, that's only been done by Mattel, Figures Toy Company, and Gentle Giant before you. But, hey, you know, it works, right? So, these figures are slightly larger than the original Superpowers figures. Otherwise, they're designed to look and feel like them. So you have the exact same sculpt style, not, perfect one for one, but close enough. And you have the same 7 points of articulation. Where I feel like the line really falls apart, though. Yes, the mechanisms are gone. That's annoying. But it's the least of my concerns here. The big thing that really bothers me is the strange inconsistencies in the line. So as an example, we have Superman. And the capes, by the way, are lousy on these things. I accidentally tore mine getting him out of the packaging, not realizing that it was actually punched into the plastic. I didn't make that mistake with Batman, but he still got a hole in his cape because of this design flaw. But if you look at Superman here, cape aside, he is pretty much the original style. Again, he's slightly larger. And yes, the sculpt is not perfect. Anyone who knows the Superpowers line would spot this guy as not part of the Kenner line in an instant. But, they didn't go to like the New 52 Superman. He's got his trunks. He's got a yellow belt. It's not the high collar costume that is the more modern Superman costume. But it's the old trunks and the like. Of the other figures that I've purchased so far, I've got, the Green Lantern here, which is John Stewart, and I like that. That's actually something I thought was great. The costume is, again, a more modern costume, but it is distinctly different, and he is not the Green Lantern Hal Jordan. He is the Green Lantern John Stewart. So that is an actual upgrade to the Superpowers line if you consider this an extension. Then let's go to Batman. First off, I'm going to just push a little button here so I can get him out. Batman, for some baffling reason, is darker and uses the new, more modern bat logo, which is especially baffling when you look at the Batwing. The Batwing here clearly feels like it really does fit with the original Superpowers line. Cool features. The little bat logo opens up the cockpit, but more than that, it has the original bat logo. You could sit this next to the Kenner Batmobile or the Kenner Batcopter and it wouldn't look out of place. But if you put Batman here next to Aquaman and Wonder Woman in your old Hall of Justice playset, he's a turd in a punch bowl. Because he's larger and he's got the different, the much darker tones. And of course, like I said, the new Bat logo, which, considering the fact that Batman, this is his Batwing, they don't even have the same logo. That seems a little bit baffling. With Superman, they went to a more classic Supermobile. I get that. And again, cool. I still like the 80s one. That's just me. But I get the appeal of having a Silver Age one. But then there are the other figures coming out. So Flash, Reverse Flash, okay, fine there. Wonder Woman somehow, much like Batman, is going for the new 52 look. So it really feels like they've kind of, not sure if they're going New 52 style or, you know, classic. And that's one of those things where it's like, you know, guys, pick a lane, please. And some of the character choices are just insanely baffling. The big one that I just cannot wrap my head around is the Batman who laughs. I mean, I think if you honestly asked fans of the Superpowers toy line, you know, who would you like to see? If Kenner was magically resurrected tomorrow, and we could bring you a new wave of DC Superpowers figures, who would your top 10 be? I can't imagine anybody thinking the Batman who laughs over, you know, maybe Ted Cord Blue Beetle, Booster Gold, you know, some of the ones that were maybe rare that were hard to find, Cyborg and Plastic Man getting reissued, something like that. But in all honesty, the Batman who laughs is probably the least obvious choice I could think of. And it's those kind of baffling decisions that I really wish MacFarlane had thought through. The line has potential, but I think the big thing is that, you know, this is one of those, which way are we going, guys? We've made them slightly larger, which is a problem. We've taken away their gimmicks, which again was part of the appeal of these, you know, being able to squeeze his legs together for that power punch. And I get it. It's, you know, that's expensive to make. And of course, you know, when I can sell a figure that is less detailed and articulated than a DC Classics figure for, you know, for the market, and again, hope that that retro, that the enticement of the retro community will sell the figure. I don't know. I feel like there's something missing. You know, I think that, again, you could sell this line to kids, put the action feature back in. And yeah, if you want to then make it an all new 52 style line, you know, give us a trunkless Superman instead, you know, but make it in that scale, I think that would be fine. Instead, this line feels a little like it's trying both to find ways to make itself cheaper and appeal to some collectors, but at the same time, you know, take advantage of that retro feel, that retro love. And it feels somewhat disingenuous because of it. I'm going to give the line a 2 out of 5 at this point. Now, again, there is room for improvement and things could change. But at the moment, you know, for my money, it's not as great as they think. It's not really what I want. I would love to see Superpowers actually reborn. And this is close, but definitely no cigar. What are your opinions on the line? Have you loved it? Like I said, there are some diamonds here, but I think there's a lot of coal too. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. You know, do you think it's a great line? Do you think I'm overreacting? Please let me know in the comments below and let's talk about it. In the meantime, again, I bid you adieu and happy collecting.